This episode has been brought to you by DiceyGoblin.com, online board game retailer, where every board game is an award-winning board game. Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we're bringing you the unboxing of Abyss. I am really excited to get my hands on this game. It's been on my wish list for quite a while. I want to point out that you can get this game at DiceyGoblin.com, which is my sponsor. They've got great prices, 10% off orders of $99 or more, and they, most importantly, donate a portion of the proceeds to fundraisers. So without anything else, let's get into the box. All right, here we go. We've got Abyss. I got the green female cover here. I wasn't sure which one I was getting, didn't get to select it. This is definitely one of the cooler ones, so I'm really excited that's the one I got. Anybody that's not aware, Abyss has about four different covers, maybe 5 different covers. So let's take a look at the back real quick. All right, you can see already you get a glimpse of this amazing artwork back here. No count for the different things you get in here. Maybe that'll be on the inside in the rule book. Let's see here. You can see it's recommended 14 plus for the age, 2 to 4 players, in about 45 minutes. This is, of course, by Bruno Cathala and Charles Chevalier. Hope I got that right. Illustrations by Xavier Collette. Or Colette. Apologize, guys, if I'm butchering your names. All right, let's get in here. Something that's kind of interesting that I noticed right away, the box actually it's offset. You know, it doesn't close all the way like a lot do. I think that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if there's a reason for that, but we'll get into it. Looks like that's no big deal. A little bit of damage there, but the box itself feels pretty sturdy. Okay. Ooh, another one of the guys. All right, here's the rule book. Now, I have read through the rule book online already, and it is very well laid out, very, very clear. They take time to kind of explain some exceptions to rules and stuff like that. I was very impressed with how well laid out it was. You can see you get to see all this great artwork in here as well while you're taking a look at it. So yeah, no complaints at all with the rule book. 12 pages. And you can see there are tons of illustrations in here as well. So the 12 pages isn't really a full 12 pages. All right, let's see what we got. We got some stuff to punch out. These are some locations, monster tokens here, keys. There you go. You can see the other side. All right. Some more locations, monster tokens, and keys. Okay. And just take a look at look at this artwork. Everybody that's played this game always talks about the artwork, and it really is stunning. Let's punch a couple of these out and see what we're dealing with here. Okay, now you can see along the edges the pretty standard, little bits that are left on there when you punch out. No big deal there. The cardboard itself I like the thickness. It's real sturdy. Feels like it'll hold up to some plays. I mean, obviously. Yeah, I like the way that is. Let's punch some of these out. Also, the finish is real nice. It's kind of got a maybe felt. I don't know exactly. It feels kind of like how the felt finish on a playing card feels. But I like that. They use smaller pieces. Actually, look at there's still a couple of little taggy things there. No big deal. But they're not tearing. Let's punch a few more pieces out here. Not really seeing any tearing, so that's good. The keys, yeah, same thing. So that's a good thing. We got a couple more of the locations and monster tokens and keys and stuff. Well, that's a cool one right there. The chasm or chasm. All right. Keep going. All right, here's the board. We'll open that up in a second. And then this right here, I believe they call this the threat track. Don't know if there's a difference on the sides. They look like they're the same. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no difference to either side, but this is the threat track right there. Here's your scorecards for the end of the game. Plenty of those. So, yep. Lots of, I can't remember what all these different things are here as far as the scores go, but it's one of those games where at the end, you know, you have all these different ways you're going to score points and get your total. All right. Here are the Lord cards, I believe. Let's get into these. And on these cards, I mean, obviously the location cards are beautiful. I believe the artwork on these Lord cards, though, is really where the game's going to shine. You can see we got the Recruiter here. I mean, you can just see these guys. Look at this. This is all the red faction, which I believe are soldiers. And then here you got the green faction, Shipmaster, Trader, Peddler. You're definitely going to have to do a card close-up for this game. Purple faction, which is some kind of, I don't know if they're priests or if they were magic users. Some sort of magic involved here, though, obviously. Alchemist, that's a cool card. All right. Master of Magic. Okay, so yeah, so obviously. Then we've got, these are the politicians. The Opportunist, the Corruptor, the Traitor, Diplomat, Treasurer, Schemer. The gold cards are the Keeper. Not sure what their faction is called. Cards are sticking together a little bit, but when they come apart, it doesn't look like they're damaging each other, so that's okay. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, they are. Look at that. They are sticking together. Fortunately, like I said, doesn't look like any damage is being done. That's kind of a cool looking guy, actually, isn't it? All right. Okay. So those are the Lord cards. And down here are the, I think they call them the Ally cards, maybe? Whoa. And these are tiny and slip. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So these are not, each faction looks like is going to have the same artwork on these, which is a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. And you can see, oh, I got these upside down, actually. Let's flip them over. All right, so here you got the faction symbol, and there's how much they're worth, I believe, as far as, because you're going to use these to recruit lords, I believe, if I remember correctly from the rule book. But again, they are all the same artwork for each faction, just different values. There's a jellyfish, octopus, seahorse, and then some monster cards. All right. You can see it's a pretty big stack of those. All right, here we've got. Now I know that in later editions of the game, these became clear. This is where you're going to keep your pearls, which are one of the currencies in the game. Now, as far as these go, I mean, they are just plastic. They feel about like the maybe the weight of plastic that you might expect on like a solo cup. You know, if anybody's ever been to a keg party or something, the solo cups you're going to have, that's what this feels like. Not particularly, I don't know, this seems a little off compared to the amazingness of the components in the rest of the game. Very, very, I don't know, it seems kind of generic. I don't know if generic, so I mean, it is a seashell, but anyway, not thrilled about that. However, let's take a look at these. And these are pretty cool. These, I mean, they feel about like what you might expect on some, any of y'all that have daughters or that are females yourself, anything, any sort of costume jewelry. I don't know, I guess some guys might wear costume jewelry. Point is, that's about what these are like, is costume jewelry, weight of pearls. So they do look pretty cool, though. And I think that's about what you would expect from something like this. We're not expecting anything fantastic. They are exactly what you need. The only thing out of all these that I don't really like are the seashell cups over there. But let's take a look at the board itself. Okay, so there's the board. Continuing with the dark and bright colors kind of contrasting with each other, which is fantastic. You have all these different factions looking on down here with whatever's going on. So yeah, it looks pretty good. So there we go, everything that comes in the box of Abyss. This one actually just came out. I believe it's out now. The expansion, it's called Kraken, I believe. The Kraken expansion for Abyss. So if I really enjoyed this one, I'll probably end up getting my hands on that expansion. It's not a very expensive expansion. I look forward to bringing you a full series on Abyss. I'm pretty confident that's one I'm going to do soon. I'll be finishing up the Forbidden Island with its review here coming up, at which point we'll probably move on to this one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Please give the video a thumbs up. You can find me on Twitter at boredoffline. I'm on BGG. I'm on Board Game Blender every other week or so. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.